up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Want to give a huge shout out to Sweetwater. It's my favorite place where I get all of my essential gear. I got to visit Sweetwater recently and see their amazing facility, including their 55-point inspection on the guitars before they ship them out. The reason I trust them is that I get amazing customer service, and I know that the gear is going to come right on time, including the guitars being ready to play right out of the box. If you'd like to see a list of all of my favorite gear, or you're just looking for some new gear for yourself, go ahead and scan that QR code or check the link in the description. Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Gonna do a technique video right now. We're gonna talk about maybe some more unconventional half-step bends that you don't normally think of. You know, of course, bluesy. Jerry Garcia did a lot of this stuff, but it wasn't just Jerry. But I was listening to him, and it reminded me of a couple of these little bends that I want to show you. So we'll zoom in and break it down. Also, real quick, if you haven't, I appreciate you subscribing here to my YouTube channel, Marty Music. And then also down in that description, I've got links for free courses and other, links for bonuses that I think will help you out. I know they will. And I appreciate that extra support. All right, let's break this down. All right, I'm going to do A blues. That was kind of A Allman Brothers style. But a lot of times in the blues, A minor pentatonic, for instance, you're going to get that bend, that B string bend from a whole step below the root. But you can actually bend it from a half step. And it sounds really good if you hit the root first, like this. It's just got a little, you could maybe say country, but I just think it's a little more unconventional. You don't always have to do it. That's the classic blues thing. But if you just want variety, as opposed to, which is just a more traditional blues thing. Now, when you let it relax, or anytime you hear that half step, it sounds funky, right? That just, you're playing almost, the worst note you could play. And you could do that kind of variation of a Chuck Berry thing right there. So that's like hitting the root and then bending from a half step below. That's another one you could start from that 8th fret high E. The Jerry Garcia vibe, he liked to, in the more country thing, he would bend that major 6, he would bend up to the major 6 from a half step below. So if you're in the key of A, the major 6 is this F sharp, 7th fret of the B string. That's that really sweet interval in that key. So I'm just basically bending a half step up from that 6th fret. And once again, it's working more as a passing tone. I'm just using it to, you can just hear it for a split second up to the nice sweet note. And if I go down, you're gonna have to hear it continue to go down. So let me do a more majory. Okay, so that's kind of a more sweet thing. If you go up an octave, and so here's like A Mixolydian, for instance, with the root on the 12th fret A string. You might see this as E Dorian, but it's A Mixolydian because it's over A. So then you have this great thing. And that same major 6 bend is right here bending 12 to 13. And then this great little hammer onto the major 3rd from 13 to 14 on the B. All right, so now let's go into the BB box. So now we've got a little BB King kind of thing. And so BB box, we're still in the key of A. I think of the BB box as your index finger on the root on the B string. Normally in a regular, like that classic extended scale, it's your ring finger. You know, that thing. BB, it's your index there and you're playing the position, the next position up, and you have this great way of mixing major and minor in that position. So you have this blues run here. It's just, once again, more unconventional than the classic. Which is all really good too, but it's always great to have more than one choice, you know? I mean, I'd say more often I am doing the, you know, that kind of thing, but it's just great to have these other options. So here's the one I like. It's that blues notes right there. No different than (10 to 13), and then 10, 11, 12. But what we're going to do is use that little blues note as our bend spot. So we're going to bend a half step up to that note, then back down, but then immediately. It's a little different, right? Or you know, I mean, that's all still great, but little more unused. All right, so that was some little sassy secrets. Sassy secrets. I got to give a shout out to my friend and one of my great guitar mentors, Bob Ryan, who always had those, and still does have those tasty little extra little nuggets. So I want to shout out Bob for some of that sassy half-step stuff. And also thanks for supporting Marty Music. You know, I've got links there for you to check out. Also appreciate you subscribing here to the Marty Music YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments other stuff you'd like to see, and appreciate your support. Hopefully we'll run into each other again. Take care.